Hi guys, I'm back. I've just done my new hair care routine for you, which you can find on my channel now. I'm actually going to do you an updated skincare routine that I'm using at the moment. I do like to swap and change, and I just think it gets the best out of your skin because your skin can get used to products, so it's really good that you change them now and again. So I'll talk to you about the products I use. I keep everything in these like little plastic drawers, and they're in a stacker system in my bathroom. So I'm literally going to talk you through all of this now that I use. My first drawer I use is all my Lush products, and I've got in here my 9 to 5 Orchid Cleansing Lotion, which I use on a night to take my makeup off. And it's a beautiful cleanser. It's got the flip lids on, so it's really easy, and you just squirt it out. It's a really runny lotion, and I just massage this between my hands and then literally flannel it off in hot water. And the flannel helps to remove any kind of debris from my skin, like flakes of dead skin, logged makeup in my pores, things like that, and it just really leaves my skin really soft and nice. So yeah, I love that. I use that on a night only to remove my makeup. Then in my little drawer as well, I've also got my Breath of Fresh Air toner. I'll alternate this sometimes with my tea tree one. The tea tree is the one I use all the time, but the Breath of Fresh Air, I got this in a little bottle because it's really nice just to hydrate my skin. So if it's been a really hot day at work or my skin's just feeling really dry, I just squirt this all over my skin. And I really love it. It's actually cheaper than buying the Evian water spray. They're about like £6 for a bottle of Evian just to spray on the skin. So Breath of Fresh Air is equally as nice. And what you've got in that, you've got spring water, fresh sea water, aloe vera gel, rose absolute, patchouli oil, rosemary oil, seaweed. It's just beautiful. It's a really beautiful toner. So I just use that when my skin's not looking as spotty. I mean, it's not very rare I have spots, but that's why I use my tea tree water. I'm scared if I stop using it, I'm going to get a spot. So I use this now and again in the summer. Then the other products I've got in my drawer is I've got my mask of Magnaminte, and again this is a Lush product. It's actually a facial mask, and it's a big green giant, and it says for face and backpack. It's really good if you've got kind of like congested skin, so if you've got like spots on your back and things like that for teenagers. I mean, I just use it because I really like it. I just find it really helps my skin. It's deep cleansing, it tones and it exfoliates, and it looks like that. It's green obviously, and it smells of after eights. I could eat it. It's gorgeous, and I literally use quite a good dollop of that. I use it all over my skin. I use this once a week. It's around my eye area. Leave it to dry. It does dry quite tight. And then literally all you do is you wet your hands, your fingertips, and then you massage it over the skin. And you've got like ground almond, well, it's ground dookie beans that are in this. And that actually, it helps to exfoliate, and so it leaves your skin like kind of really deeply cleansed and exfoliated at the same time. It's got clay in it, it's got honey, ground azuki beans, primrose seed oil, peppermint oil, vanilla absolute. It's got some really lovely ingredients in there, and Lush products come with a use by date as well, when it was made and when to use it by, so you know you're getting a really fresh product. So yeah, I love that. And also with my Lush stuff, I've got my Ultra Blends. And I absolutely swear by this. If I'm going to do somebody's makeup and they've got a lot of makeup on normally, I take this and I use this if I'm going out of a night and I've done like a really heavy smoky eye, I've got a lot of eyeliner on. It's a really thorough cleanser. It's beautiful. It's like a really thick, it smells lovely as well. It's a really thick, like waxy substance, I can describe it as, but it feels beautiful when it's on the skin. It's one of their best cleansers. It's got almond oil, rose water, beeswax, honey, iris extract, glycerin, rose absolute, and it literally removes every single scrap of makeup. So if you're really tired and you know a facial wipe's not going to take it all off, you're going to probably use about 3 or 4. Just use this, massage it all over the face and the eyes, and then take it off with a flannel. A lot of people rave about Liz Earle cleanse and polish on this channel on YouTube, and I've used it. I have used it. It was okay, but I prefer this. It's more natural, this is, and you know, it doesn't cost me £9 every so often. Yeah, I do tend to find you go through a lot of Liz oil. And also as well, the annoying thing with it is you never know when it's going to finish, because you kind of pump it one day and it'll stop. And you get to the bottom and you've got none left, and because you can't just pop to the shop and buy it, you have to mail order it or get it off QVC. I just find it really inconvenient, so I'm going to stick with my Ultra Blend because it's one of my favourite cleansers. Next thing I've got in here is my Dark Angels. And if you've watched my my skin video before, I swear by this, I'm never without it. And it's a dark clay mask, charcoal mask. It says for young and oily skin, and it's got rapsalmodine, black sugar, and sandalwood. And it is absolutely pitch black. It's beautiful. I love it. I've got hardly any left of it. You can't really see it because it's black, but there's not much in there at all. And basically, it's a solid cleanser that you use. You mix with water in the shower. There's a bit of it there on my finger. You mix it in with water, it turns into like a paste, and you use it all over the skin, and then rinse it off. And the charcoal helps to absorb all the excess oils in the skin. And then you've got the black sugar in there, which helps to exfoliate the skin as well. So it's a really beautiful product, that is. I love it. Dark Angels. It's really lovely. And then my last Lush product I've got in here, which is Ocean Salt. I use this again, alternate with Masca Magneminte. I use this probably once a week, maybe more sometimes. And it's a facial exfoliator. It's sea salt, as the name would suggest. And you've got lime and coconut and grapefruit in there, and it just basically helps to stimulate your complexion, helps to get rid of any oils that are in the skin, etc. And just leaves it really nice and soft, and really nice for like your moisturiser. So yeah, they're my Lush products that I've got in my Lush drawer. Then my next drawer I use, which looks like this. I've got all my bits in. I've got my Lush Tea Tree Toner, which I use in this big size. I've got a backup of this as well. I'm never without it. And again, like it says, tea tree water. It's a really popular toner. Tones and detoxifies oily skin with grapefruit and juniper, and it helps to tighten up and close your pores. You can't never ever make your pores a lot smaller, because that's just not how it works. Pores are always going to be there, but you can help to close them and tighten them. And this product really helps me. It helps stopping my skin be so oily as it can be down the T-zone. And I love that. I use that every morning and night, and I just spray it on in the morning when I wash my face, and at night I use it on a cotton pad. I just literally squirt it onto a pad like that, and then literally take the pad and wipe that over my skin. So yeah, that's one of my favourite toners. Then I've got my Super Jug Optimum. You guys know I absolutely adore this moisturiser, the Swiss Apple formula. I'm running really low on this, and I've been using this overnight so much now, and not using it in the day, because I tend to find that it's been making my skin a bit oilier in the hotter weather. So I'm just using that at night, but I can't recommend that enough. It's a beautiful moisturiser. I think it's on offer at the minute for £9.99. You can save £3 on it. And it's a beautiful moisturiser for ageing skin, kind of mid-30s, early 30s. It helps to work on the lower levels of the skin, and literally helps just to make them younger, plumper. So when the skin rejuvenates itself in 28 days time, it comes to the surface looking a lot better. So that's a good one. Then my eye cream, which I never ever not use. This is my Super Jug Optimum again, and it's the Line Decrease Eye Cream. This is like £4. It's an absolute bargain. And it says it moisturises, it protects, it helps to tighten the skin around the eye area, and helps with aging and things like that. So it's 15ml, which is a standard one you get in most eye creams. But I swear about that eye cream, I love it. Then you probably saw these the other day on my beauty bargains. It's my Simple Hydrating Light Moisturiser that I use. I actually got 2 of these because these were on offer. They were like £1.75 in Super Jug, so I bought 2 while they were on offer. And it's got 12-hour moisturisation in it. But it's gentle enough, obviously, because you can use it on sensitive skin, but it's really lightweight, and it doesn't leave your skin feeling like heavy or greasy after. It literally sinks straight in. And you've got borage oil in there, which is a fantastic oil to help protect the skin against aging. And it's really light moisturiser, and I really like it. So, and then my other bits that I've got, I use this other day. This is the Estee Lauder Idealist, and it's the Pore Minimising Skin Refinisher. And it's got the pump action on the top, and literally all I do is take 3 pumps of this between my fingertips, and I take it down my T-zone first, and then I just blend it out and try and work it down my neck. It's got an exfoliant ingredient in it. It's got like a fruit enzyme, which basically continually exfoliates the skin. It's really good for all skin types, but particularly combination to oily. It helps to control the oil, helps fight spots, and it just leaves your skin really, really soft. Like when you put it on, it feels almost like you've got a veil over your skin. It's really, really beautiful, and it's really nice to then just put your moisturiser on top, and then your foundation. It makes a really good base. So yeah, I'm loving that by Estee Lauder. Then overnight, before I use my Optimum, I use my Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, and this is the Recovery Complex Serum, and it comes with a little pipette, and you literally just fill your pipette up like so, and then you literally just douse it all into your hands. Literally use it on clean skin before you moisturise that, and it's a serum. Because it's a serum, it actually sinks deeper into the skin layers than a cream. It doesn't sit on the top, it actually works on the lower layers again. So I just use that in conjunction with my ID list, and I use it every night, and it helps to slow down the ageing process. This is one of Estee Lauder's best selling products. It is a really expensive product, but I can really, really recommend it if you're in your kind of mid-30s as I am. Going forward, you know, using in your 40s, you will see a difference in how your skin looks and feels. And then as partner to that, I use the Advanced Night Repair Concentrate, and this is quite a new product from Estee Lauder. Again, it's a little pipette, and I use this PM. It's a tiny little pipette, and you just literally douse that down. I've just actually used this morning. You're supposed to use it at night, but if my skin feels particularly stressed, or I'm having quite a bad week or anything, my skin really shows it. So I will use this in the day as well as night, and I just use a tiny little bit, and I literally put it on before I use my night repair, and it's kind of like a boost to the night repair. And they only do it in the one size, the 30ml, but this is quite expensive again. But I'm lucky enough I had half of these from when I used to work for Estee Lauder, so I've still got quite a few products. So I don't know whether I'd buy them again now, if I'm honest with you, because this is probably worth about 50 quid. And then the other two are probably about the same, so it's like nearly £150 worth of product here. So I don't know whether I'd rebuy them. It depends how good the results are on my skin. But yeah, really love it. So that's in my second drawer. And then in my last drawer, it looks like this. And in here, I've got my Boots Essential Cucumber Cleansing Wipes. These are for all skin types. And I really like to use these at night if I've got like quite a light layer of makeup on, and I've actually got a pack by the side of my bed, so if I get into bed and I think, oh, I'm so tired, and I know you should not take makeup off, but we all do, we're human, I just use those. They're really, really nice and refreshing. They're not too wet, but they're not too dry either. They're just kind of right, and they're on offer at the minute, I think it's three for £3. They're like £1 each. And then I've got my Bioderma, which I'm nearly out of. I will be definitely repurchasing this. I got this from eBay, and you'll probably see this a lot on YouTube. It's a French product. It's probably about £20. That's with the postage and packaging and actual product, but it is well worth it. This was 500ml, and I've had this now probably about 3 or 4 months. And it's literally, I just use it to take off my eye makeup. Really, really gentle, doesn't sting the eye, but you can actually use this all over the face as well, so you can actually take your makeup off with this if you want to. Leaves your skin really, really soft, doesn't leave it sticky, doesn't leave a residue. So yeah, I really love the Bioderma, it's beautiful, really, really nice. And then I've got my Cetaphil. And again, I've got 2 of these because I got them while they were on offer at Asda. I love this cleanser. And I use this if my skin's particularly feeling quite red or sore, especially if it's that time of the month and I've got a few spots which I normally tend to get around my chin area because they're the hormonal ones. And I just literally use this in a night to take my makeup off. It helps to soothe it more than the Orchid one does. And this one is for a gentle high tolerance, for a really sensitive skin. This you can get in America, but in the UK I believe you can get it from Asda Pharmacy, and you can get it on eBay, but I got this from Asda Pharmacy because they had offer on, I think it was £4, and this is about £8 or £9 on eBay, but it is really, really worth it if you've got a really sensitive skin, and it plays up and it gets quite red and angry, like if you've got rosacea and things like that. So yeah, so I've got kind of a mix in here, so depending on how my skin's feeling and how it looks, I've got quite a good stash of products now that I use, just to kind of fill in what some products don't do, some will do. So it's a really good mix and match I've got. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed that, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!